you can stay for a week and have a different place setting every day. And
Exactly.
we're happy to do that.
I work very hard.
I've
trying to do
convinced
that.
her it's fun to play with this. So she's going to play with some different ones today and just show you some of the different variations with really one basic China pattern. So just let's start with this holiday tartan.
Okay.
Please.
Yep, so we're going to start with this holiday tartan Lennox. Now, traditionally I use the plastic cover plates that I rave about all the time that I get from the dollar store, but this one here is actually the China itself.
It's actually part of that pattern. May I hold that for a moment?
Yeah.
And if you hold up that placemat, we're still using a different table covering. We would not put that placemat on top of this table covering. It's just the way we're doing it today to try to save time as we do our videos. But that's actually a holiday tartan placemat.
Yes, and it actually is double-sided, so if you were going to use this for something else and you didn't want that tartan pattern on there, you can flip it over for just a regular. It's got holly leaves and berries on it. I don't know if you can see that pattern in there or not in the video, but yeah. So here at the Bed and Breakfast, we like to mix and match things, and we like to multi-purpose things for different holidays or events or anything. So
okay, so I'll give you back the China, and that's the China cover plate. So it's larger than a dinner plate.
yes,
Actually, if you put the dinner plate on there, we'll be able to see the difference, I think.
you got it. Okay. So here is our Lennox. This is, oh, it's still a holiday tartan. It's all holiday tartan. Okay, so this is our dinner plate that we would use, and you can see that the ribbon throughout it has the same pattern as our cover plate, and you can see that the cover plate is slightly larger than our dinner plate right there.
An interesting thing about this pattern is that in addition to that tartan ribbon, it also has acorns and fruits and berries and that sort of thing. So I can start it, even though there's holly in it, I can start using that at Thanksgiving time and just use it through the seasons. And I carry it into the winter as well because it does not scream Christmas. There's nothing about that that really just shouts, hey, this is Christmas China.
No, not at all.
So we can use it for quite a period of time. And again, as we're trying to mix and match, and also we do try not to serve, I said not to serve the same China place settings 2 days in a row. So it gives us more opportunities for switching in and out. This is just one of my favorites, and Lennox only made it for about 1.5 minutes.
No, yeah, I do like it too. I enjoy setting it up
really like
with all the different pieces as we go on. You'll see the different choices that we have here. So next would be our luncheon or salad plate. We actually have this in two. So this is the same pattern as our dinner plate, and it would go on like this, and you could use it for a salad plate, like I said, or a luncheon plate. And we also use these plates to bring out fruit dishes and stuff. And here I have this beautiful red one here. So it would come out like so with the little doily there. And then I also have another option for our luncheon plate. And this is this is a square plate, and then it's bringing back that same tartan pattern around the cover plate is brought into this, leaving the ribbon out, but it still has the fruit and acorns on it. So then, yeah, it matches well. I like to offset this on the plate a little bit like that. And then, like I said, you could use it for a salad or your luncheon plate, or you can use it to bring out your fruit or parfait dish. All right, so moving right along, we're gonna go into, oh wait, almost forgot, our bread plate, which has the same pattern as our dinner plate with the ribbon. And we'll go right here on the left-hand side, and that would be for your muffins, toast, or whatever else you would have. Now we're gonna go into our drinking glasses. Here we have the matching saucer and tea set. And that's going to go here on our right. And as you've heard me say in other videos before, all of your runnies go on the right, and it's an easy way to remember how to set your table. And we're going to, I have two different drink options for you here. For water, here we have it set up with this etched winter scene glass. You can use that for water in this case. And then we have a red glass for juice that matches the one that we're using for our, which this one doesn't go with this. This one goes with this. There,
That's probably the way we would do that.
Yes, this is the way we would do that. And I would use,
we could go back to a green fruit cup.
the green fruit cup that we had before.
I can hand you one if you want to use it.
Okay, well, we can set it there so that people can see what we're doing. while Gwen is getting that, I'm going to pull in the napkin here to the side. Here we go. And here would be the green cup that you would have for that, for your fruit and whatever. And then we use this for your juice glass, this for your water glass, and then of course your coffee and tea. And then our silverware, fork on the left, just this very basic napkin this time. And then your dinner knife, your dinner spoon, and then your, what do we call it? Teaspoon.
It's a teaspoon. So
Your
really,
teaspoon.
you know, Susie Homag Major here, when I do the presentations at the Girl Scouts, I tell them fork always on the left. That's very standard. Knife, blade faces the plate. That's the way you remember where that goes. The larger place spoon goes next to the knife, and the teaspoon goes closer to the teacup or the coffee cup, because that's where you'll be using it. So in this case, we've got the diagonal really from the top of the knife going from the water glass, juice glass through the coffee. You can make a diagonal line there. And with the napkin on the side, you would just place your fork right on top of the napkin, as Kelly has done.
Yeah, and another way, the knife I always think is too is, because knives are typically sharp, so you want to, if you were going to reach for your knife, you want the dull side facing you, and then you've got your dull spoons to help protect that there too. It's just
So you're not
something weird. Yeah, so you're not reaching into a blade.
You're not reaching into
Just
a
little
blade.
things. Okay, so if I was going to set this table, I'm going to do a little bit of different napkin folds here for you. I wouldn't have the fruit plate, or your dinner plate or your fruit plate wouldn't be out here yet. And maybe I'm not going to put your napkin there on the side. I might want to jazz it up a little bit. So I'm just going to do a really quick fan fold for you and just show you how you can just set this here on your plate to jazz it up. Since this is such a beautiful piece, I do think that it needs a little bit of jazzing. So I will do that facing you so you can see.
Oh, that's so pretty. Everybody know how she did that? I don't.
One of these days I'll do a napkin folding video and
we'll
teach
do.
you how to do, and I would, I also know how to do a Christmas tree as well, but it takes just a little second longer. Yeah, just a little bit longer. So you can fan fold this. Of course, I have it facing you so you can see it. I also have the red napkin with the fancy little tassel there that likes to drape across. And I've got a lot of little different napkins things for here. And then I also have this really pretty gold and red here that you can do either with the red napkin or the green napkin. I kind of like the green, so you're going on and on with the red and the green and the red and the green little thing you got going on there. So is there anything else? Am I missing anything?
I think that's great.
Okay.
You've seen us switch out just a couple things, but the things that we switched were actually part of that same Lennox Holiday Tartan pattern.
So did you want me to show them cover plates?
I think it'd be fun. Let's
Okay.
take off the china cover plate that goes with that.
Okay.
We're going to just totally move it out of the way.
Yeah.
And we're going to rely now on that tartan placemat. So you want to try the gold first, and I'll put down the
Yeah, so if you don't have the tartan one that she's speaking of, we have the other less expensive, a lot less expensive little plastic cover plates here. This is gold. It goes well with the gold trim that's around the plate here. And you can see how your cover plate's much larger than the plate, and then the gold, and then if you want to throw your napkin or anything else on top of there. But that's one option.
I got out that white one, but I think I'm not going to love it. But you're welcome to try it and see.
Well, we'll take a look at it. Doesn't hurt. We can all decide whether we like it or love it, right? It does kind of wash things out. I think that with this gold rim around there, if you had a different setting, then maybe if we had a red tablecloth rather than the Lennox, then it would help. A red or a green tablecloth. I think that the white would work with this because it would help to make the plate stand out beside the, yeah.
Good plan.
All right.
Now here comes my favorite one. This is my new present. She came in one day and she said, I have something for you. I get so excited.
Yeah. So this is the red. So of course we love the red. It's got the beautiful raised pattern across it, which matches the hollies and everything that are on the plate, and they go well together. So
So that's just, I mean, simply $1 change out. When I was doing the Girl Scout presentation, I said to the kids, you know, if you would earn $10, you could go to the dollar store.
Yeah.
And you could buy pretty cover plates.
Yeah.
Or actually at the dollar store, they could probably buy whole place settings.
You could get a whole place setting.
For
Oh,
$10.
yeah, for $10 you could probably buy a place setting for
That's
2.
right.
And the cover plates and everything. They really do have nice dishes there for $1.
So you don't have to go to the Lennox store. And oh, by the way, the only Lennox stores I've ever bought in were the Lennox outlets. In San Marcos, Texas, there was a Lennox outlet across the street from a Royal Dalton outlet.
Oh.
And I loved going to Texas
There
to
you
shop.